My name is Walter Okello-Gwindo. I'm the Investment and Resource Mobilization Advisor to the Governor of Siaya County. 2013, there are various development projects which have been carried out by the county government of Siaya to make conducive environment for the investors. And these projects have mainly been focused on infrastructure. So we have access roads which have been opened up by the county government. Some roads have been upgraded. So have the health sector, which the county government of Siaya have actually put up, especially hospitals, dispensaries. So have market infrastructure, and the county government of Siaya has really tried in this subsector, because in almost every location we have had market infrastructure being improved. Then in agriculture, the county government in the past offered tractors for hire services, which are used by our farmers to upgrade their farms at a subsidized cost. The area of water, the government of Siaya has actually increased access to clean and safe water through Wasco. And this one has made it possible for the people to access water within 2 kilometers, which is actually very good for the people of Siaya. The factors that make Siaya to be the ultimate investment destination, we have quite a number of factors. The first one being that Siaya is located on the Lake Victoria Basin. And the Lake Victoria, as you know, is the second largest freshwater lake, which then means that throughout the year, actually water is available in Siaya. And then we also have some two perennial rivers, that is Siaya and River Yala, which have been there since time immemorial. And these are also supplementing water, apart from Lake Victoria. The second one is that the climate of Siaya is very, very favorable. We have sunshine throughout the year, actually 12 hours of sunshine throughout the year. So this one makes it very convenient for both agriculture and livestock production. So throughout the year, we have water available to farmers for both their animals and also for their farms. Then the third one is that is the proximity of Kisumu International Airport to Siaya, and also the recently established Kisumu Port, which then means that an investor can easily transport his produce or her produce from Siaya to the airport or to the port for onward transmission to either Europe or to the neighboring countries in East Africa. Siaya County is also renowned for professionals, and actually we have an abundance of manpower in Siaya. So any investor who comes to Siaya will not miss on the manpower. We have all sorts of people who have been trained in various fields, so manpower will not be a problem. Then in terms of the trunk roads, Siaya is also connected to Kisumu-Busia Road and also Usenge-Kisumu Road. So access to the main, to the trunk roads is not difficult. So one can be able to easily transport goods produced in Siaya to those, to the neighboring countries or to the major towns in Kenya. Investment opportunities is basically available in all the sectors of the economy in Siaya. This is, we have agriculture, we have infrastructure, we have health, we have education, we have the tourism and hospitality sector, we have finance, we have trade and industry. So all these sectors actually have got vast investment opportunities which can be exploited by potential investors. For example, you go to the agricultural sector, there is the milk processing and milk product which is available, and the demand for these products is actually very, very high. I recall that like in the year 2020, the demand for milk, both fresh and processed milk, was actually 201 million kilograms against supply of only 35 kg. So you can see already that there is a lot of demand for milk and milk products. So anybody who wants to put up a milk plant will not miss where to sell his milk and the milk products. Also in the area of agricultural mechanization, we have equipment for hire, which actually the potential investors can bring, and then during the rainy season, which is usually from the month of March to May, or October to December, they can be able to hire out to farmers who want their farms to be tilled. In terms of the infrastructural sector, we have a lot of potential, especially in stone crushing. Then there is the energy sector. So here you may have solar energy, you have wind energy, which you can then be able to produce and sell to Kenya Power, since we have a lot of sun. And then within the islands in Siaya, we have a lot of wind in those islands, so you can actually be able to produce wind energy, which can then be bought by Kenya Power to produce electricity. In the health sector, we are all aware that there are always budgetary constraints when it comes to equipment in our hospitals. So I think the private sector can actually partner with the government or the county government to run even the laboratory services, and even to provide some of the equipment which are used in the hospitals. We have the dialysis equipment, which can also be the requirement for dialysis equipment has actually really increased. So I think the private sector can actually come in with equipment, and then their services can actually be hired. In the educational sector, here we have a lot of low-hanging investment opportunities in sports, and talent development. Then we have youth polytechnics and vocational training. Then we have, we even have the table banking. And these ones, the private sector can actually be able to come in to give the social services in all these areas. So I think from that alone, you can be able to see that actually Siaya County has got a lot of investment opportunities. In terms of trade, there is an opportunity for setting up industrial parks where the small and medium entrepreneurs can be able to put up their merchandise. And already, as we are aware, the top contenders of the presidency in this country have actually talked a lot about the medium and the small and medium term entrepreneurs. So I think if we can be able to get investors who can be able to put up industrial parks, then it will actually they can actually be able to get a lot of people who will be working in these industrial parks. There's a lot of opportunity in Siaya. The county government currently is looking for actually even buying land, and we have done, the Ministry of, the Department of Lands have already done an inventory of all the public land. And so they have done an audit of all public land and compiled an inventory of all the land is available, which can be used for various investments in the housing sector. If somebody wants to buy, to put up houses for rentals, houses for students, land is available. And the department is also currently thinking of revising the land use plans, both physical and land use plans. And if we can get a private investor who can be able to partner with the county government, then the process can be enhanced. It can be done faster than it is being done currently. So for future investments, I would urge that there is a lot of potential for investors in Siaya. Siaya is still the sector, some sectors like energy is just still at very early stage. So these ones can be exploited, and so that you can be able to partner with Kenya Power and produce energy for the people of Kenya, as you people of Siaya and even Kenya, as you also benefit as an investor. So in brief, I think that's what I would like to say.